Welcome to Fight Club 24/7. My name's Jonny Rashman. Right, let's get straight into it. Ggg Murata goes down tomorrow night in Japan. I've got to tell you, I think it's got fireworks written all over it. Both men's styles suggest that this fight is going to be an absolute barnstormer for however long it lasts. Now, when you're analysing a big fight, you have to put into context both men's preparation, right? And I don't care who you are, how old you are, how many world titles you've won. If you've been out the ring for over a year and over 2 years, that is going to play a major factor in the fight. And Ggg is 40 years of age, hasn't fought for 14 months, I believe, over a year. Murata hasn't fought for 2 years, since 2019. So that's going to play a big problem. Right? Make no mistake about it. Fighters can say pre-fight that ring inactivity doesn't really matter and they've been training and all that. But really, if you ask any fighter, they'll tell you kryptonite for a fighter is being out the ring for a sustained period of time. Right? And that is the problem with these two fighters. The preparation isn't ideal and you've got to look at their age. Now, I believe both men's styles are a problem for one another. Murata's punch output, his fitness, his engine, that's a problem for Ggg, and obviously Ggg's power, his jab, that's a big problem for Murata. But the good thing is that both men won't have to go looking for each other. You can make no mistake about that. Murata was going to find Ggg in the centre of the ring. Yes, Ggg can box on the back foot if he has to, but Murata's not going to be chasing him round, and vice versa. Gg's not going to be chasing Murata around. So it helps with the preparation and the age. It helps that they're not fighting slick fighters who are just going to box on their back foot and you're chasing shadows the whole fight. That's not going to happen. This could be a fucking bloodbath. I really believe it. They both have pressure fighting styles, right? They both can pull it on you. So it is fascinating. But I've got to ask myself the question, is Ggg in big trouble? Is he in big trouble in this fight? I don't care who you are. 40 years of age. Let me just say that again. He's 40 years of age and he's still considered one of the best fighters in the world, fighting in the unification fight at 40 years of age in the middleweight division. I mean, take away Bernard Hopkins. I don't know when that's been done. You don't see many fighters at the top of the game at that age, but it's going to have a problem with you at some point. Right? We all love Ggg and he's Superman and all this, and he lives a life, right? But you're 40 years of age. That's going to play a problem. That's going to play a major factor in the fight. His punch output, it's just not going to be the same volume as it was 4 or 5 years ago, 6 years ago. It's not. So Ggg has to adapt. Is there a chance that Murata could just overwhelm him? Because there's one thing about Murata is he will put the pressure on you. Right? He goes to the body a lot. He's got a good engine and his punch output is legit. He throws a lot of punches. He might not be a concussive KO merchant, but he can overwhelm you with punches. And if Ggg doesn't get that jab firing off, he could be in big trouble. You know, Murata could back him up, put a lot of pressure on him, and if he gets to 6, 7, 8 rounds, and he gets to the championship rounds, what's Ggg going to have left? Also a big thing in this fight is it's in Japan. Ggg has to acclimatise to the country, he's never fought there before. Travelling, it's all taking a toll on a 40-year-old man's body, no matter how in shape he's in. Now, he does look in shape, clearly. Look at the weigh-in. He's fucking god at 40 years of age, right? But he does look a bit older, right? He's 40. So, if you're asking me who's going to win the fight, if I had to put my money on it, I'm going for Murata. I'm going for Murata to win. Maybe wrong, right? But I'm going to put myself out there, or we might get done on a decision. I think Ggg could grow old overnight. I mean, if he goes in there and takes him out, then clearly I'm wrong, and it will impress me that. And he's always got that chance because Murata will be in front of him. If he gets caught, right, make no mistake, he's going to get put to kip. It's as simple as that, right? Because everyone knows the last thing that leaves you is the power. Right, and like I say, he's going to be standing in front of Ggg, so Ggg isn't going to have to go looking for him. So he has to be mega careful. But I think the jabs will play a big part in the fight. If Ggg can fire it off, ramrod it home, keep Murata at bay, right, set things up with it, because that's what Ggg does very well. Proper high class fighters, they set things up with a jab. Right, they don't just swing and throw looping shots. They set everything up with a jab. And that's what Triple G does. Everything comes behind the jab. So it's absolutely fascinating. I mean, like I say, the preparation is a factor, but I think in a strange sort of way, the fight could be more exciting because of the inactivity of both fighters, because I think then they know that they're going to have to stand and fucking trade. Like, it's as simple as that. And at some point in this fight, it's going to be who wants it the most. Who wants it the most? And Murata's in front of his hometown, right? You know, there'll be fanatical fans out there. That's going to spur him on. He's going to put the pressure on. Could it be sort of like Hatton and Costa Sue type fight? You never know. It might, you know, it could be a similar fight like that. If Murata can get in, lean on him, breathe on him, make it dirty, make it uncomfortable, put his head in, put his elbow in, and keep just laying on his chest. If you can do that for a sustained period of time, Triple G is going to be in trouble. He is. He's going to be in trouble. And that's the thing with this fight is it's two fighters who are going to fucking collide. Who are going to collide in the centre of the ring. And it's going to be fascinating to see. Could I see Murata being knocked out? Yes, absolutely. But could I see Triple G getting overwhelmed in the 7th, 8th, 9th round? You know, he's tired. His punch output's not there. Murata's on him, right? He's on him and on and on. He's not giving him a moment to fucking breathe. And I think it's very important. It's imperative, actually, that Murata doesn't stay at that middle distance. He doesn't get in a boxing match with him. He's got to go close distance, right? And he's got to put it on Triple G. Go to the body, right? Double it up. Lean on him, breathe on him, like I say, make it so scrappy, like Ricky Hatton did with Costa Sue. It's got to be that type of fight and initiate the clinches, get that lactic acid going in Triple G's 40-year-old body. I know Murata's 36, but he has had less fights, right? So he's not an old 36, and Triple G's not really an old 40. He's not had a lot of slugfests, has he? Because he's knocked everyone out mostly. I think if Murata puts it all on the line, right, and gets spurred on from the crowd, right, and like I say, gets that Hatton energy like against Costa Sue, if you can put that performance in, I think we've got an upset on our cards. I really do. Definitely a very, very close fight. And the key is, for Murata, is not to fight at mid-distance. Don't get in a boxing match. Don't let Triple G control the pace. Don't let him set him up with those shots, overlooping shots, with the jab and then the overhand, that screw. It's like an overhand screw shot he does. Right? He's fucking phenomenal at that. Can't let him get in that groove. He's got to fucking make it a dirty, dirty, high-intensity fight. And will he have that in the engine, Murata, after 2 years away from the ring? I don't know. I think both men, it might be cagey for the first few rounds because both men's timing will be off. They will be off. I don't care what anyone says. 2 years away from the ring for Murata, over a year for Triple G, the timing isn't going to be what it should be, right? But as I say, it might make it more exciting because of that, because they're going to have to stand in the fucking middle and trade. And I think it's a good fight. Looking forward to it. Saturday in the UK. I'm based in Manchester, England, so we'll be on about, I think, 1 o'clock the ring walks are going to be. I'll have a bit of that. You know, I don't mind that. Better than the graveyard shift at 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, which I'll have to do with Ryan Garcia. But everyone knows in the UK, those 5 o'clocks. I think America will have it at that sort of time this time round, but fucking hell. It absolutely does you in. I don't care what anyone says, it does you in. So it is nice to have a fight on a lunchtime on a Saturday. So I'll be having a cup of tea and a peanut butter sandwich and watching that. But I'm looking forward to it. Right? It's got fireworks written all over it. Let me know what you think. Do you think I'm right in my assessment with Triple G? Do you think time's catching up with him? Will Murata cause the upset? Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know.